Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly message for the week commencing the 13th of April. We're going to start this week with messages from your ancestors. That was quick. So let's have a look and see what your ancestors want you to know. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. There's something here. I feel this is a little bit of a warning here, Taurus. Okay, let's see where we go with it. A new earth is happening. Keep holding your vision. Don't distract yourself with indulgences. I'm hearing. Please do look out for devices. Not like technical devices, but you mean like, I want to say like your device. Like, what is your device? It will lead to your downfall. So just be careful that not too much partying, not too much going out, not too much overindulging, sweet tooth, cut back on if we're drinking a bit too much as well, is the message I'm getting. So just be careful of indulging too much. Let's see what else your ancestors have for you here for Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay, we have goose energy. Anything else? No. Bear with me. So Goose Energy says, you are brave, you are a brave traveler, your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly, okay? Something there about really embracing your purpose, embracing life as well, knowing that you have people by your side, you're not alone. If you need help, if you need advice, it's a really good time for you to kind of seek that from your friends and your family, knowing that they are always by your side as well. Okay, setting yourself free. So let's get messages from your spirit guides for Taurus, please, source. Thank you. So we have pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. I was feeling that for you, Taurus, that there's something here about you really choosing wisely as well. Okay. Make sure that you make wise choices this week. Don't let your indulgences and desires get in the way for what it is that you truly should be achieving or doing this week. Okay. Okay, that's all we have for you. We also have Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. 44. So setting foundations here, Taurus, making sure that you have a strong foundation. That's all I kind of get with that card. Just make sure that your foundations are set. Don't be swayed either. Don't feel like you should be easily led astray or off, or someone shouldn't be swaying you into the wrong direction. This really is a case of, this is a time for you to knuckle down and really focus on, concentrate on what it is you should be doing. Okay, let's get messages from the universe for Taurus, please. Where are we going this week with Taurus? My beautiful Taurians. Thank you. By the book, yeah. I don't know, I'm feeling like you just need to focus, okay? Don't get distracted. We have Never Ending Story, we have By the Book, and we have Truth Be Told. Last week your message was you setting something right, like righting a wrong. And I'm not getting that this week. What I'm getting is that it's like a follow-up. It's a continuation of last week, where now you know what it is that you need to do. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to fix this. I need to tweak that a little bit. And even though it may feel like a never-ending story, but this is you setting your foundations and reclaiming your power back and feeling so empowered to go out and do the next chapter, right? Don't get distracted, and don't feel despondent either. Just do things by the book. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts. Don't be tempted to do things just because. I'm feeling here that you really do need to focus and concentrate this week at the task in hand. No distractions, no swaying, no second guessing yourself. It could be that you are exploring this explorations. It could be that in the midst of thinking, hey, well, let me try something different. let me try something new. And that could maybe land you in trouble. Okay, we've got resources, so money's heavily on your mind, and you have Gemini cross-pollinate. So this is about working together, communicating, collaborations as well, seeing where things are taking you, how you're able to grow your money, how you're able to really look at your finances, what it is you need to do, how you want to grow it. And also knowing that sometimes you have to work together with people. It's not just about you being solo. And you do have that card there that said, from your ancestors, like looking at the fact that you have family around you as well. You have loyal friends that are always with you. You don't have to do things on your own, which is Gemini energy, which is like kind of, okay, I need a bit of help here. Who do I go to? Who's got my back? Who's always been there? Okay, something to do with your finances here. I think I will clarify that card for you, but let's get the energies for Taurus this week, please. What's the energy for Taurus this week? That's too many cards. I did see like confliction and confusion there, which is all the mind though. This is you maybe overthinking things. This is what I mean, like don't get distracted and don't feel despondent either. I'm picking up on the energy of you thinking, well, I might as well just give up, right? Like if you can't beat them, join them. No, don't have that kind of attitude, Taurus. Reclaim your power and use your mind wisely, okay? Let's see what the energies are for you this week. Energies for Taurus, please. Thank you. Everyone has had the Five of Pentacles this week. My goodness. It's making me feel like there's something that's going to happen. Okay, we have the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you this week, the energy that surrounds you is like there's a lot of healing going on. With the Five of Pentacles there, I kind of feel that for some of you, you may feel like you're being shut out by others, but this is them going through their own healing journey, their own processes, their own kind of way of doing things. Again, not to be despondent. King of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You're learning there. You're learning to communicate what it is you need and want from your friends, the loyalty that you expect, the standards you expect as well. And you're being quite stern with this. You're also talking to them and saying, look, I don't think that was cool. Like what transpired wasn't okay. But Five of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. For some of you, you're recovering from a financial loss. You're recovering and coming out of a time where you've had to maybe look at your finances and cut back on things, coming out of that feeling of, I don't have enough. You're healing from that. You're coming away from that, which is a good sign, Taurus. It's a very good sign because it shows me that, you're taking things into account as well. You're looking at, how is it that happened? Sorry, I'm waiting for a gas engineer to turn up. I'm a little bit distracted. How you got to that place, and it's like, I never want to be there again. I don't want to go through this again. So this is you making sure that you're putting the finishing touches to your finances. I mean, we did see resources there, so it could be that you're recuperating from that now. Some of you are healing from that. Some of you are really kind of looking at, I need to focus on this. But it's kind of like, I'm hearing well done as well, like good job. For some of you, you are recovering. You're coming out of that coldness. You're coming out of that hard times. You're coming out of that depletion. I do want to get two more cards though for your energy. Follow through or follow up what this Three of Swords and this Devil is, because it could be that some of you you feel a little bit chained and bound to this heartbreak, or you feel like you have to forgive someone, feel like you're being forced to forgive someone, like someone's rushing your process of forgiveness here. Yeah, we've got the Four of Pentacles that's come out, so it's a little bit of stubborn energy here where you're holding on to something, and you're being asked to forgive and release. It's like you need to release this, Taurus. It's not going to serve you for you to hold on to the anguish and pain. It's really a case of releasing, letting go, thinking about your future. Yeah. Four of Pentacles to the King of Wands here tells me that you need to think long term. Okay. You're holding on and you're being frugal about things. It could be that you are maybe really, really like being stingy. I want to say you're being stingy, maybe because you're planning for your future. And that's fine. You know, it's fine to be frugal. It's fine to be in that energy, but it's also a case of, you know, you need to make sure that you are living your life as well. Okay. If you tie yourself down too much, you're not going to be able to enjoy life, right? So your resources could heavily be in your mind. And I think because maybe you're so scared of it not happening again that you have completely locked down on everything and anything. And you're kind of like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I can't go there because I'm just afraid. I'm scared. I'm scared of being so financially depleted that I don't even have enough in my bank account to cover my lunch. You know, it's that mentality I'm getting from this, that it's fear. The devil here is fear. You're afraid of being in pain when it comes to your finances. I can see that this is about your finances, even though you keep telling yourself like, it's okay, Taurus, it's not going to happen again, it's cool, you've got your debts are in order, you're paying it back every month, you've sorted things out, but you're so afraid of being at a loss that you're not opening up to anything or anyone. And it's kind of like you need to take baby steps out of this. You need to come out of this mentality. Source wants you to really understand that even though you are scared and you're afraid of being, we'll say broke, but it could be spiritually as well, because I saw the High Priestess behind the Two of Wands, which makes me think that for some of you, maybe it's like you're spiritually lacking as well, like you've lost all hope, you're like despondent, and again, never ending story, right? But doing things by the book and using your mind wisely is going to really, really help you this week, Taurus. And like I always also want to say, like your ancestors have told you here, like keep going, hold the vision, you're nearly there. And that's what the King of Wands is all about. It's about you looking into your future and realizing that you can achieve something. It's just thinking long term. So let's have a look and see what your energy is this week. What's Taurus's energy? Because this is the energy that surrounds you. Knight of Swords, everyone as well. The two cards that have appeared the most in all these readings is the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Let me get some more. Let's keep going before I want to say anything. Because the Knight of Swords can be like keeping focused, you know, staying alert, task at hand. But it's also, wow. It's also a case of you saying what? Oh, Taurus. I don't know. It definitely could be like your friends and family here. You've got conflict. And you have the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. It's like you're not seeing eye to eye this week with people. For some of you, it could be that you're very burdened. You feel like the responsibility is too much. It's all being left to you. And it's kind of like it's just silly little arguments that you shouldn't be going through. But with the Knight of Swords here and the Tower, it's just giving, oh, this is road rage. This is rage bait, as my son would say. My 13-year-old son would say, Mum, I'm rage baiting you. This is rage bait. And I just think, don't pay attention to it, because it could be like suddenly you just want to storm in and just let loose. And I don't think you should do that, because it's not going to help anyone. I do want to get the After Tarot out on this and ask the After Tarot, like, what happens? Okay, let's ask the After Tarot, what happens when you do go full force with this energy? And what happens when you kind of stay cool, calm and collected? So what happens if Taurus goes in, steams ahead? Okay, well, you won't be undecided anymore, because you've got the Two of Swords here and the Two of Swords again. So it's kind of like you won't be undecided. There will be a decision that's being made, but it's like, will the decision be made for you or against you? Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this is something that needs to be communicated, but not in such an aggressive way. Maybe in a way where you kind of think, oh, look, miracles have just landed on the table. So be patient with yourself. But I feel like you saying this just kind of, you take yourself out of the equation. You're just like, not going to deal with this. Don't want to deal with this. You give your 2 cents, and I don't know if there'll be a backlash. It seems like you are putting yourself first, or maybe you're having the conversation with yourself, because this Queen of Pentacles is that she's looking at herself in the coin. She's very much having a conversation with herself. What happens if Taurus deflects this energy and stays cool, calm, and collected? Wow. This is what happens. This is emotion maturity. This is you putting yourself first, also being independent, self-sufficient, realizing that you're worth more. And this is about your self-worth and your self-value. This really is about you just focusing on, I just want to be at peace. I need to be calm, cool, collected. So I would say definitely be a little bit patient. Don't go full force in this. Try to restrain yourself and hold yourself back, Taurus. It will not be of any, it won't be to your advantage, okay? I'm also hearing it would just make you look like a fool. I'm sorry if that comes across harsh, but I feel like I need to say this to you. I need to tell you this, because it's something that it's just not going to benefit you or anyone. Now, there's some kind of offer here, a small offering, an apology, and I think maybe this could be you after this kind of destruction, this kind of like, I've gone whole hell's blazing and I've just let it all rip, but now it's like I need to apologize. And you don't really know how to make up for this, because you're thinking, I said what I said, I did what I did. Let's ask how you can make up for this, though. Or if this isn't you, this is someone coming in with an apology, what happens after? King of Cups shows himself again. This is you. This is you being, they're saying to you that you need to keep calm. Okay, you must keep calm in this situation. Yeah. And Seven of Swords, don't self-sabotage yourself, because you will be sabotaging yourself. And look at that, you've got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck there, with someone helping you. This is someone that's by your side, someone that's saying, let's sit down and have a conversation and see where your plans are taking you. Let's do this amicably. And then you've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck there, which is your energy. This is you doing things in the Venusian way. Okay, keeping calm, keeping collected. Also realizing that whoever lying to yourself and warping yourself and thinking that I need to act quickly, because this energy is a very fast-paced energy. Like, I'm going to burn everything down. How dare you say that to me? How dare you do that to me? It's like you're only going to cause yourself more harm emotionally. It's like you're cheating yourself out of an opportunity here. So try to refrain from that, hold back from it, because it's not going to serve you here, Taurus. Okay, you've got the Page of Wands to the Nine of Wands, which I think what your energy is trying to tell me here is that you discover something in the process of you being so resilient and so determined in something. You discover how strong you are. You discover that, I can do this on my own. I don't need validation from anyone else, and I don't need external support from anybody else. So it could be like this fear that's holding you back, this fear of change, this fear of really, really healing yourself here, Taurus. This is all saying to you, don't give up. Like, keep going. Just make sure that you're doing things by the book, okay? Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Do unto others as you wish done to yourself. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Taurus, please. They're also saying I need to clarify this second house resources for you. I will do that. Let's get some advice for you, Taurus. Two of Swords. What is this decision that's plaguing on your mind? What happens with this decision? How is Taurus going to make their mind up about something? Four of Cups. By doing something that you don't want to do, you're reluctant to do this, though. Is this an apology, Taurus? Is this something that you're going to have to fess up to? And I'm sorry that the message is coming across so harsh, okay? Working on lightening the load. Okay, some of you, this is about your inconsistency. If you've been inconsistent for far too long, this is still saying to you, we need you to scale down. Okay, we need you to really work on one thing. It's just too much. You're trying to do too much. You're trying to make up for too much. You're trying to rush to do everything all in one go. And this is still saying to you, we need you to just focus on one thing. So the confusion is, I don't want to make a decision. The advice is, I don't want to make a decision, but a decision needs to be made. And with the Knight of Wands here, this is giving energy of kind of like wishy-washy, not wanting to dedicate yourself to something, but you have to. So it's saying here, you need to dedicate yourself to just one thing, master one thing at a time. Doing everything and all in one go is not going to work. It's going to confuse you. And it's going to take too much of your energy. So this is like really scaling back. You need to scale back on this, Taurus. Okay, let's find out what this second house resources is for you, and then we'll get an Archangel Michael message to close up your reading for you. Six of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Now, if that isn't resource, I don't know what that is. So I feel like for here, this is like being patient as well. Six of Pentacles is taking the time to really see what is working and what isn't working. Like, how am I able to grow my finances? What is it that I'm able to do? Who and what do I put my time and attention to that's going to create this loyalty, this foundation, this long lasting security, this kind of ability of knowing that someone has your back and someone is your ride or die energy. And this could be the never ending story, right? This could be the case of you really looking at things and thinking, truth be told, do I get the same appreciation as I give to people? Am I giving enough? Am I being charitable? Am I looking at our resources where it's shared? This is shared resources as well. Six of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles is, hey, we kind of need to share our wealth a little bit because we didn't get to the 10 of Pentacles on our own. This is a card that says we made it, and we made it together. We made it collectively. We had to work together. And then don't forget, you have that Gemini card there as well, cross-pollination, which is all about working together, working with people. So that's really, really going to be important for you this week, to bear that in mind, Taurus, okay? In order to move forward in life, we have to put our differences aside and our desires and our needs and ask ourselves, what is it that other people need and want? How is it that I can satisfy them? Message from Archangel Michael: be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and let source take it from here. I don't know what else to say. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a wake-up call, a reality check for you. Maybe a not so nice reality check, because I mean, the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, it could just be what you need though in order for you to move on to the next level here. Okay, and being patient with yourself as well, Taurus. Be patient with yourself, and I hope you have a lovely week. Take care.